stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing on second down. Rivers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and now it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Rivers. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Have taken a first-quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about here in the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Michael Dixon set to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Rivers now from the 50. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
You say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
This one caught by Ridley. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards on a good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
He'll try to run with Hunt, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they got it 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Tracy Walker on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Prescott down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. An unlucky number here. A loss of 13 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A minute 52 to play until halftime. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake here. Rivers. A very quick pass to Ridley. Touchdown, Vikings. Calvin Ridley, 66 yards.
You got to stay out there and play
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game.
That shit ain't supposed to happen.
They can strike from anywhere.
That shit nonsense.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
That's 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott will get this out to Barkley, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Melvin Ingram in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Took nearly the entire 1st half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
It's too early for your shit.
Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Blankenship's kick is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the 2nd half.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Rivers. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
4-yard line.
Play action now. Rivers. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 play-action run, good for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On play action, Rivers. He'll get that complete to Albert O. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Rivers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long for Rivers. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
He's wailing, bro. This shit is ridiculous. They is wailing.
Second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Nigga, I'm rusty. I ain't never played these games.
Is very much in the future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Darius Leonard, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Prescott, man open left side is Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Where's that? Oh, God.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
This is
my
gonna be
God.
incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there
This
to
shit
go
wild.
for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On the counter, Hunt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He finds Aguilar over the middle.
Rivers.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because it's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Prescott from the gun. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Prescott. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A gain of 32 that time. But defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. To the air again, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. But now it's 3rd and goal. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
A gain of 2 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, it's picked off.
Really well.
Turnover there as his
They
guys
welling
will
with my
get
first
the
2 attempts.
40-yard
Fuck the bullshit.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
Joey Bosa in on the stop. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick
So
to the
Lee
ball.
Bartley
That's
didn't
what we
get
call
across the end
total
zone.
team
God,
defense
so
there.
mighty.
Can't get to the edge,
Terrible.
no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Get my man to stop. That is nonsense, bro. That shit nonsense, bro. You need to stop it. I'm about to say the same about you, bro. You can't feel goddamn happy about winning.
And This offense is running away with this one.
They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
Can't say the same.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game.
Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Blocking ain't doing shit.
Down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
I thought that punk-ass nigga would hurt.
Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
It's second down.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Prescott.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Steps away to his left. Good one, able to haul it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Really?
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Melvin Ingram able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's second down.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott.
Really?
This one incomplete.
Oh, boy, this team ain't helping.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This team ain't helping
This
shit.
has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the
That nigga
post-game
might
press
get down.
conference, this
Go to
team's
another
got a
team
lot of
after this.
questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Third and long for Prescott.
Where's blocking on the left?
Brought down here in the backfield. Darius
getting
Leonard,
murdered.
his 2nd sack of the night.
7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Niggas getting murdered.
Now Prescott on 4th down. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Prescott got fucked up. I know he broke his foot that game.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing here, Rivers.
Hey, no way,
Coverage
cousin.
continues, and it's another touchdown.
No
So
way.
another score there. Often you
I'm
talk
about to go
about
to
the three
training then,
phases of the
'cause there
game.
ain't no way.
Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On play action, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
No blocking on that
Pressure
man.
comes and down he goes.
That shit, he threw that nigga on the ground.
Bringing the pressure yet again.
Oh,
That's his
shit,
3rd
good game,
sack
man.
here tonight.
And it's 3rd down.
Just threw that nigga on the
3rd
ground.
and 12. Tonight's final
So
score.
Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. And sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Burger.